Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today is Thursday, February 11th. Currently, it's 46 degrees. The high is 45 today, go figure. Humidity is at 93%. Precipitation's 100%. Well, it's raining out. Wind is 3 miles per hour, and the air quality is 52. That's moderate for pollution, which they say won't affect your health, right? Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Last night we had my pasta and sausage recipe. You can find that recipe. I posted it on Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club on Facebook, one of my groups. And that reminds me, today I will be doing Take a Look at Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. I'll also include the Color Me Happy Club, and I don't know if I've posted anything lately on Gardening with Friends. I might look at that too. But I hadn't done that in a little bit, and I'll tell you what, every time I have to give everybody a warning because it's going to make you hungry. I promise. It looks so good. Everything looks great. There's great recipes and stuff. The thumbnail today is the lemon blueberry bundt cake that my wife Joy made yesterday, and it is the best bundt cake I've ever had. I'm telling you what. She just did a great job, so that I thought I would make it the thumbnail for today's morning coffee break, and I'm really proud of her. She's always been a great little baker, and that's the first time she tried a bundt cake, and did a fine job on it. And the recipe, you'll find that recipe. I posted it in the Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club also. I need 12 more questions for Ask My Tablet today, and we'll be able to do that. And I thought I just did one of them so far, so I thought I'd do it again. I thought I would do my new segment, Chatting with My Tablet. I thought I'd do that today. I don't think, one time I don't think it's enough for everybody to, they don't, everybody doesn't watch all my videos, and that's fine because I make a lot of them. If you can't, that's fine. Just pick the ones that you're most interested in. And, of course, if you do watch them, I appreciate that very much. But I thought I would do that because I did just one so far, and it was really funny. And it's different, that's for sure. You never know what she's going to do. I mean, it's just funny and crazy. So I thought I would do that today. So I'll be doing, unless things change, I don't think we're going to we got to take Logan to his therapy today, and we usually go to a store or something, but we don't want to spend much right now. We'll be getting groceries in a few days anyway, but we may go somewhere just to waste some time, look around or something like that. But I doubt that I would get enough to have a haul. I don't know. We'll see. So dreary. I don't know if I'll do a drive with us. I don't know what that is. I thought I had my thing on airplane mode to stop things from coming in, but I see a call is going through, but it should go away without affecting the video. When I first started making videos, I didn't know anything about anything, and I wouldn't do anything about the settings, like do not disturb or anything like that when I made a video, and I would have tons of stuff coming through, and it would mess up my video and all this and that. So I usually set it on airplane mode before I start, and it won't allow anything to come through. No notifications or anything like that. So you might hear a bell or something like that during this video, since I think it's too late to do it. I would mess up the video, I believe, if I tried to set it on it now. But along with today's thumbnail, which I decided to use her bundt cake, so I'm so proud of it, and I'm sure you'll see that it looks very good. The question is, what is your favorite dessert? I thought I would, get away from the COVID questions for a day and make just a simple question. What is your favorite dessert? So let us know, and maybe you could, if you're with us on Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club, maybe you could post your recipe and maybe a pic or something if you have one of your favorite dessert, and let everybody else try it out. So that's my thumbnail today. I started to use last night's dinner because I made, that pasta and sausage. And by the way, that Zatarain sausage is delicious. We got I don't know how to pronounce it, andouille or something like that. We got that one, and they also had a Cajun one, and I was afraid the Cajun one might be too spicy. So if any of y'all try the Cajun one, let me know if it's spicy or not. But this one was slightly spicy, not enough to where you would be like, my mouth's burning or anything like that. But little spice, little kick to it. But I mean, it was delicious. The flavor is delicious. When I was cooking it, I added some green peppers and onions and sauteed it before I put it in the crock pot. And the smell, it just smelled so savory, just really, really good smell. And it was delicious. And I used, I think it was pen pasta or something like that, like a little tube. What I like about those is the sauce will get inside of them, and you get more sauce with each bite of the pasta. But it was just delicious, y'all. We had some of that Arnold. There's not much left of it now. This Arnold butter bread. Y'all need to try this. I had an Ibotta rebate on it for $1.25 off when we got it, but they're a little expensive. I can't remember what the regular price was on it. Over $2, I know. I want to say $2.39 or something like that, but it may have been a little bit more than that. But with $1.25 off from Ibotta, it made it very reasonable. And I was trying to join up to coupons.com. I mean, I did, but then as far as when I tried to link my PayPal account, I had all kinds of trouble. They wouldn't let it go through. Kept saying it was something about, I can't remember what it said, something like invalid something or other. They said my email was invalid at one point, and of course it's not invalid. I use it all the time. Everybody uses it and stuff. It's nothing. I don't understand it. I get aggravated with some of these apps when you're trying to get the things set up and everything. And I'm not going to open another PayPal account just for them, just for that app. So I don't know if I'll get that straightened out or not. If not, there's tons of other apps out there. I'm on Fetch, of course Ibotta. There's one called Coupon Cabin. I've had a little trouble with it, but I think they got it worked out. Of course, that coupon.com, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it or not if I can't get it figured out. There's one called Flux, but the thing about that one is you got to pay for stuff with your phone. I mean, it comes out of your account, but you pay for it with your phone, and you get so much off different things. I'm not really, I don't think I'm really interested in that. I don't know if there's anything else right now, but there's just tons of them. They're everywhere, so I don't know if I'm going to join many more because it gets kind of aggravating sometimes if they don't do what it says and stuff like that. Especially you're like, dang, I bought that and now it's not showing up or something. My daughter Jackie did a haul yesterday. Bought some things, and she said that they owed her $5. Ibotta said they owed her $5, and they've not given it to her yet. So I don't know if she is trying to get that straightened out. But usually Ibotta is about the easiest one I've dealt with. Like I said, you'll have a glitch or something where something won't show up, or this or that, but overall, I've had less problems with Ibotta than I've had any of them. So I definitely recommend them. And Fetch, at first, I had some problems. It said something when I got all that Suave stuff. It said that I still needed to buy more when I didn't, and so I took another picture of it, not knowing that that would cause problems, just to see if it would show up, right. And then they claimed I was, cheating or whatever. They didn't really put it that way, by sending in another picture. And so I explained to him on Messenger that I didn't do anything. I would never do anything, to cheat or anything like that, that I was just doing that because it said that I still needed to buy more. And they straightened that out. So I don't really have a problem with them now. At least they straightened it out, and they were kind of, I don't like to be accused of cheating when I know I wouldn't do anything like that. But that's kind of what happened at first. But I guess they realized that I wasn't trying to cheat. I just didn't know what I was doing. I told them I didn't know what I was doing. You said I needed to buy more to get the rebate thing, and I didn't. So I took another picture. I said I won't do that again, but I didn't know it'd cause problems. So let's see. We come to story time. I just was looking through this, and I showed y'all some pictures yesterday. And let me get that one picture so I can show you the age I was at here. Okay, it's time for story time. This was in 1964. I was 5 years old, and this is what I looked like. I was showing this yesterday. I showed some pics, and I was talking about how funny it was the way I held my Bible here. Mom and Dad would get on me about that. But this is what I look like in this story. And, well, actually, this says Easter of 1963. So that would make me 4 in this one. But I was 5 in 1964. And we were living in, at this time, we were living in Florida, in Tampa, Florida. And, we would visit. I was born in Asheville, North Carolina, so that's where my mom's parents lived. And my dad's father died when he was like 13. When my dad was 13. And, well, that's a coffee pot. And, so anyway, we would go visit, in Asheville, and then they lived in, my dad's mother lived in Hendersonville, and then he had some relatives in Brevard, and we would go visit both of them and stuff. But I especially liked visiting my mother's parents, my grandparents, because of my grandfather. My grandfather's name was Reuben Clark, and he died young. In my opinion, he was 54, and he died of a heart attack when he was pushing a trailer into his barn. They found him laying right beside the trailer where he was pushing it in there, and that was a real shock to all of us. That's young, but anyway, we went up there to visit, and I really loved my grandfather. I mean, I loved him to death. He would give me, spend more time and give me more attention than my father did. And I don't know why my father was that way. He never was much to show affection to me or, anything like that. I really don't know why, but just never did that much. Of course, later in life, we reconciled our differences and we had a good relationship. But anyway, I would get so excited because I know I'd get to see Granddaddy. That's what I called him, Granddaddy. And I loved, the thing I loved the best was riding with him on his tractor. Because he would do things around there. They had a little farm, nothing major. They owned a mountain, which they ended up selling. My grandmother had to end up selling it off piece by piece to make ends meet over the years. So they ended up losing that. But there's a bunch of houses now on that mountain. But real nice high-end houses and stuff. But I would ride around with him, and I would just, that would make my day. I mean, I just couldn't get over it. I loved it so much. Well, he decided to take me with him because he would plow fields and gardens for people and do different things, with his tractor. And he'd make a little money on the side that way. I'm sure he didn't charge a whole lot back then. But he let me go with him to work plowing fields one day, and we went and did one. Let me see. We went and did one, and it was hard, I think, for him, if I remember correctly. It was hard for me to sit on his lap, which is what I had to do because there's really no other place to sit on a tractor. There's just that one seat. There's no place, extra seat or anything. So it was he did that one with me on his lap, and I think it got a little bit too much for him, me squirming around, this and that. And so he was going to do another one, and he's like, Mike, you need to get off right now. And he said, just wait here. I really kind of can't believe he did this, but back then you didn't hear about children being abducted, hardly anything like that, going on. And we weren't close to home. I mean, he had drove the tractor there, and it takes a long time to get around in one, but it seemed like it took a long time to get there. And he said, just wait here, and I'm going to go do one more. That won't take me that long, and I'll be right back, and I'll get you. I don't know why he didn't want me to just go with him and then have me stand there and watch him. I never have figured that part out. Looks like he would have had me ride with him and just get off the tractor while he did whatever it was. Maybe the area was maybe he thought it was a little dangerous for me to be around. I don't know. But he said, just stay here. And, I was like, what? Okay, I'll wait for you. And so, I mean, I didn't have anything to play with or anything. I was like, I'll just stand here, And so I tried to piddle around a little bit and stuff, and time went on. I don't know how long it was, but at some point in time, I was like, he's not coming back. Something's happened or something. I was thinking in my head, he's not coming back. And I remembered which direction we came from and everything like that. I mean, so I started walking. And a little while after I started walking, I just started crying. I thought that something had happened to him. I thought he forgot about me, or I didn't know what was going on, but it seemed like it was forever. It may not have been as long as I thought, but I just thought he wasn't coming back. So I started walking, and after, I don't know how far I walked, quite a ways, back towards where we came from, and finally I seen him coming towards me in that tractor, and I just was, I'm sure there was tears down my face, I'm sure I was probably red-faced, and just, I was just beside myself. I didn't know what had happened, and I just remember when I saw him coming, I just got so happy, and I realized he didn't forget me. And he grabbed me and he was like, son, why did you start walking? You shouldn't have done that. I told you to stay put. And I was just like, Granddaddy, I thought you weren't coming back, or you got hurt. And, he said, no, I would never leave you, no matter what happened. And I just remember the feeling of just relief, And I knew everything was going to be okay, and I rode back with him happy after that, you know. He wiped my tears away and hugged me, of course. And it ended up being okay, everything. So I didn't get hurt or anything in this one. I guess, you know, I was scared more than anything. So I just thought I'd share that with you because I showed this picture yesterday. And it reminded me of that time. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed story time and morning coffee break. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, like I said, if nothing different happens, like I said, I kind of doubt we'll have a haul or anything, but if nothing different happens, I'll be doing Take a Look at Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club and chatting with my tablet. So tune in for that later on, everybody, and have a great day, and God bless.